Hey everybody, this is Ryan. Let's check out the bass line for Billie Jean. It looks like this. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. Amazing benefits for this. We are looking at alternative picking. We are going to learn this bass line, which can help us learn other bass lines. We're going to look at string switching while alternative picking, which is a great skill to have. And we're going to look at the arrangement of the song and how you can make your own riffs similar to this riff. So let's dive right into it. To start looking at the tabs, we've got the chords up top. We've got the fretted notes in the tablature. And then up at the top, you can see that I put the different strokes if you decide to do this alternate picking. There's two different ways to pick this. You can do alternate picking, which is every downbeat is a downstroke, and then every offbeat is an upstroke. And that's a really great way to do it because it helps you keep track of the time, and it's very similar to what your hand naturally does when it's strumming. Now, what I have learned to do and what I tend to do more often is all downstrokes like this. Just because it's easier, I think, for me to just, not have to think so much about the down and ups and all that, although I'm used to it now. So you can do this either way, all downstrokes or down and ups, it doesn't matter. If you want to work on your alternate picking, definitely do that. If you just want to learn how to play the riff, then doing downstrokes I think is a good way to go about it. Now looking at the fingering, they make riffs based off of the chords. So we're playing an F sharp minor, but this bass line is playing notes that are from like an F sharp minor 7 or so. So to start, if you try using your ring finger to play the 4th fret on the D string, you're immediately going to run into an issue where you now have to use a different finger to play the 4th fret on the A string, or you can roll your ring finger over like I'm doing now. And then if you try using your middle finger, now all of a sudden you have this very big stretch to get to the 2nd fret on the D string here. So when you're planning fingerings for playing the tabs, you want to think about where are you headed to. So the way that I play this is I take my pinky and I play the 4th fret on the D. Then my ring finger is already hovering over the 4th fret on the A. So I play that. Then we're going to do the 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the D. Then pinky or ring on the 4th fret of the D string. Then back to that note. And then you can use your pinky or your ring on the 4th fret of the A. Use your pointer for the 2nd fret of the A. And then use your ring for the 4th fret of the A string. And that's going to set you back up to loop this. You can see that it's the same bass line for these 4 bars. So once you learn this bar, you've learned pretty much the entire bar for the F sharp minor. So let's try playing through this very slowly. Again, you can do this downstrokes only or alternate picking, but we're going to play it at about this fast. And we're just going to loop it over and over and over again. Here we go. 2, 4, 2, 4. Again, pinky. 4, 2, ring, then pinky. And then pinky. And so that's the F sharp minor bass line. Now, where the string switching comes in is once you get to the very end, you're going to go from an upstroke on the A string to a downstroke on the G string right here. Editing Ryan here. Let's talk about the songwriting for this song. So what's really cool is in this song, he takes the riff that he made for the F sharp minor chord, and all he did was he moved it down a set of strings. So that way now it's the B minor riff. So this works particularly well if you're going from some type of tonic type of chord to some type of subdominant type of chord, like a 1 to a 4, or in this case, we're going from a 6 to a 2. Let me show you the B minor riff. There is a parentheses right here on beat 3 on the 2nd fret of the G string. That's because in the recording, that note actually is a rest. It's not there. But in music therapy sessions, I really don't want to have to worry about if I'm playing the riff like so accurately to the recording that it's impacting my ability to connect with the patient or the client that's in front of me. So I'm just going to copy and paste from this riff to this riff, and it's going to be just fine. You might have a patient who's a bass player who might call you out for not playing it exactly right, but you know what? That's okay. So it's the same fingering. So we're going to do the 4th fret on the G string, then the 4th fret on the D string, then 2nd fret on the G, then 4th fret on the G, then 2nd fret on the G, that's the optional one, then 4th fret on the D, 2nd fret on the D, and then 4th fret on the D. So let's just practice this and let's loop it over and over again very slowly, and then we'll practice the string switching transition in just a second. So we'll do like that fast. Here we go. Down, up. Again. Here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Again. Here we go. One last time. Ring finger, then pinky. And so that is the B minor riff. Now let's practice these 2 bars right here so we can practice the string switching. If you're doing all downstrokes, all you have to do is take your hand and move it so you can start downstroking on the G string. If you're alternate picking, you're going to do an upstroke on the and of 4 right here, and then that's going to set you up for the downstroke on the B minor. When you play this 4th fret on the A string, use your ring finger, and then you notice that your pinky finger will be probably hovering somewhere around here, so that's going to set you up to play the 4th fret on the G string right there. So let's take it very slow, like and practice that transition. Here we go. Now use your ring finger right here, and now 4th fret G string. And now you notice that at the very end right here, you're on the 4th fret of the D, which is the same note that you start on when you do the F sharp minor riff. So we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to loop it and also practice going from the B minor riff to the F, back to the F sharp minor riff. So same tempo. That fast. Here we go. Use your ring finger right here, and now 4th fret on the G. And now whatever finger is right here, use it again, right here. If you just used your ring finger for that part, then you know what I'm talking about with the roll now. Here comes the string switch, right here. Use your pinky for this. Let's do it one more time, right here. String switch, right here. Which this is a part of alternate picking, is learning how to string switch, which is very cool. On the F sharp minor. And we're going to go over that chord in the chorus. So this was the bass line for Billie Jean. See y'all in the practice video.